How you doing? This is Brother T. If you want to support the channel, we have t-shirts and other merch right there in the description. Just hit the link.
You were a star child, let your light shine for all the world. When you open your mouth to reveal a pearl, let it shine more, just to light the path. If it don't add up, man, just do the math. If it ain't for you, let it pass on through.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, aka yo boy, Brotha T, here with another one. So we like to call this channel T's Life Tree. And on this channel, we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Now, before we get started, I need you to hit the subscribe button. I need you to like it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. All right? When you do that, we can continue to give you these pine cones of wisdom. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell too. Make sure it says all notifications so you can get it every time we drop a video. I appreciate that, family. All right, so today I'm just going to drop in and just quickly remark on the Tasha K interview with Kevin Samuels, okay? And this goes out to the Kevin Samuels haters and the people that like Kevin Samuels, okay? Because he's very polarizing, and I think he does that on purpose. He wants to create a conversation. It's clear. It's clear. So at some point in this debate, it becomes more about him, okay, than it becomes about what the subject that he's trying to bring up, the thing that he's trying to fix, right? And that's an issue. For those that study logical fallacies, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what a logical fallacy is a bad way to argue something. So when people get into arguments or debates, and they do things in arguments and debates that have nothing to do with the subject matter, or gets kind of just bad arguments, period. We call those logical fallacies. I'm going to do a whole series on logical fallacies, so look forward for that, because that's going to be interesting. And you're going to see that a lot of you that didn't know what they were, you're going to see that, yeah, you've done those in the past and maybe even now. And you definitely know other people that have done them, probably to you. Why am I bringing that up today, though? Because I think people use a logical fallacy with Kevin Samuels. Not everybody. Some people disagree. They have valid reasons for disagreeing. But most of the people I've seen, they go to a logical fallacy to try to discredit him. What is this logical fallacy we're talking about? The one I'm talking about today is called ad hominem. So what's an ad hominem? So that is a logical fallacy that says, instead of attacking the subject matter that the person is bringing up, instead of attacking their points, you attack them. So what are some of the ad hominems that I've heard people direct towards Kevin Samuels? Oh, he's gay, and oh, you can tell there's something wrong, and you know, who hurt him, and you can tell he just doesn't like women and all this stuff. These are called ad hominem attacks, okay? Now, if you're going to argue something, if you're going to debate something, it's good to have a solid, sound argument. One part of having a solid, sound argument is having a good premise. If you have a faulty premise, your whole argument is going to fall apart, especially if you're debating or arguing somebody that's good at debating and arguing. Your boy, I think I said arguing. Okay, I said it right. Don't worry about it. Now, when you're debating me, you're in trouble if you come from a faulty premise and I spot it. Okay, I'm going to let you hang yourself. I'm going to let you go ahead, get deep into that conversation. Then at some point, you're going to want to cut off the conversation and get the heck away from me, because I am going to shatter it in the end. I see it like a chessboard. Okay, so when I hear you start with that faulty premise, I'm just playing chess until I can checkmate you. All right, just a little insight to who I am as a person. Whether you like it or don't like it, I don't care. All right, so let's get back to the interview. I enjoyed the interview. One thing that caught me by surprise in the interview is that Tasha K. Now, I've watched her. I said Tasha K. I'm sorry, sister. Now, I've watched her platform in the past. Now, I had mixed feelings about her platform, because it seemed like a platform to just tear down celebrities. But then I started to catch on, and I said, okay, she's only reporting so-called, bad things. She's only exposing things that No, we need to clean up. Like if you're living, you out here, you're a celebrity and you living sloppy, you need to clean that up anyway, right? You're not supposed to have babies all over the place, affairs, and spreading STDs, right? If you're doing that kind of stuff, you need to be exposed. Honestly, you are. But if you're living a clean life, you're doing your thing, you're just trying to be the best version of you out here, then I don't think people should attack you. So in the past, I kind of had that vibe with her, but then I warmed up to it and I said, you know what, she's just doing her job, right? She's putting this stuff out there and she's getting it from somebody else. It's not like she's just making it up, so she'll get it from sources, whether the source is valid, then that's another story. But so I've watched her in the past and I've been entertained by her channel. I thought she was hilarious, at times. Now she did go hard at R. Kelly for, I don't know, it seemed like a year or so, and I didn't watch her like regularly all the time, but I would spot in and come in, and it seemed like she always had a R. Kelly video somewhere on her channel. So she went hard body on him, and yeah, if he's guilty of that stuff, then heck yeah, he deserves that, right? So hey, go hard body if that need be, especially when somebody's dealing with some minors. Go hard body against that dude. So she really surprised me in this interview though, because I saw a different side of her. She was a little less, she let him kind of express himself in a certain way, right? And she toned down a little bit, and when she did that, I really enjoyed her. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed her. I really enjoyed the interview, and she did it in a different style than she does her regular show, and I really enjoyed that seriousness. The set was beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. I'm just giving you props, sister. I mean, the set was beautiful. The way you lit it. I'm a guy. I'm into that. To the lighting and the filmmaking and stuff like that, right? My lighting is not always on point, but most of the time you're gonna see that my lighting's, at least decent, right? So I can spot somebody that's really, really doing what they're supposed to do out here, and I really respect that. Beautiful set, beautiful interview. I love the way you really didn't pull back on him. You asked him real questions, all right? You gave him a chance to respond to some of the critics, which was beautiful, all right? Nobody really over talked. You can find where Kevin Samuels kind of did it. I don't think he was doing it on purpose, because she would throw questions at him and he would start responding, and it didn't seem like he was doing it purposely or anything like that. So, and I noticed too that she gave him respect. Note to some of the ladies out there, she gave him respect. She didn't come to him with that crazy energy. Shout out to the ones that think that Kevin Samuels just wants to destroy women, because if you watch that interview, it became apparent, hey, she didn't come with a certain energy, and he was very cordial, and they had a great conversation back and forth. Two beautiful black people, pause, because people will take that and make it seem like I like Kevin saying no, but you get what I'm saying. Two wonderful people of color having a great conversation back and forth, a real exchange where we can really talk about some real issues. Wow, I loved it. So I just wanted to drop in and just give my thoughts on the interview itself. And he did address the gay rumors again. Now, we need to stop this, right? We need to stop this. Let's say, I'm not saying him. Let me just use a different example, right? But let's just say somebody came and had a similar platform as him. And let's say they were a gay man, right? And they were still doing the same exact platform, the same exact way. Let's just replace him with somebody who's openly a gay male. Would it matter? Is what he's saying valid? Look at the argument. That's what an ad hominem is. You're looking at the person instead of the argument. Is the argument valid? Right? If somebody brings an argument to you and you automatically go to that person, at that point, you've lost the debate or argument automatically. Once you start personally attacking a person instead of the content in which they're bringing the argument, then you've lost. You've already lost. It doesn't matter how far that debate goes. You've lost once you go into personal attacks. I'll give a nice little warning to those out there that like to debate, especially on a professional level. Now, the first thing you'll have is ad hominem attacks. The next thing will be physical violence. So they'll threaten you with physical violence. Those are the two things you know for sure somebody lost the debate or argument. this has been your man, Brother T, and I just wanted to stop in and just give my thoughts on that. I hope you enjoyed the interview as well. If you have not seen the interview, I suggest you check it out. Even if you're a Kevin Samuels hater, I think you'll like the interview still, because it shows a different side of him. And he wasn't trying to have the platform go a certain way, and he wasn't trying to be extra super, he didn't have the act going. All right. So he really showed who he was. So look at it, because it's a more authentic side to him, in my opinion, at least from what I can see. And it was an authentic side to Tasha K as well. I really enjoyed it. Now that sister, the one from when she does the gossip interviews, I don't know about the sister, right? But the one I saw in that interview, I would kick it with her. She seemed cool. That's all I gotta say. Let me get out of here. And no disrespect to anybody. I love Tasha K. I love that brother. So do your thing and let me get out of here. I'll talk to you on the next one, family. Peace.